G'day and welcome back for more Survival Impossible. Last time I was talking about how I wanted to build up a whole big array of turbines and other things to add some extra power to the batteries on the Panini so that I can get it back to my base, and yeah, that probably wasn't a good idea. As was pointed out numerous times in the comments, I might have some better options available to me, ones that aren't going to leave me with either a whole bunch of turbines out in the wilderness that do me next to no use, a whole bunch of turbines that I tear down, or a whole bunch of extra weight that I have to stick on a ship that can probably barely or may not even be able to lift itself with the thrusters it's got. None of those options are good. The option that is good is me finishing off my works on this ship so that it's got the most thrusters that it can have based on what equipment I have available to me right now, as well as having all of the necessary bits fixed up and things like that. Try and get it mostly horizontal, and then head back to the main base, repair the Searchy, and bring the big station battery that is attached to the Searchy that is almost certainly near to or fully charged. Because that one fully charged battery should be enough for me to get this ship to my base, which is obviously a much faster way of doing things and a much more efficient way of doing things. So yeah, that's going to be the aim instead. First up, I guess what I need to do is finish off what I was planning on doing with these two thrusters. Oh no! No, 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 not again! Is that wasp coming to me? It is. Do I have my rifle? No. Oh no, 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 no. I'm getting in here. Oh, geez, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Please wasp crash. Please wasp crash. Please wasp crash. Oh. That. Yep. It crashed. I'm slightly worried that Thrusher's going to get a chance to call in another one. Please don't call another. Please don't call another. Please don't call another. There is a bit of a cooldown on how quickly they can call extras. Oh, please, 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 go. Keep going. You're moving nice and fast. Keep going. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I need to get out of this crevasse. What the? What? Why is there gold ore in this hole? Okay, it's gone. There's 10 gold. Did I put gold in the panini? When I don't remember doing that. I also am slightly worried. Oh, I do have my drill. That I wasn't going to be able to get out of there because I didn't have my drill. But I do have it. Have I got enough oxygen to go and investigate this crash site? I think I do. I don't have much cargo space to investigate this crash site. But this terrain looks unfavorable even on foot. This is a distraction from the things I need to do. Yeah. No, I'm not going to bother. That's just asking for me to fall down this cliffside and die. I'm going back. Discretion is the better part of salvaging, I guess. Alright. I have somehow miraculously got 10 kilograms of gold ore, which is, you know, gonna be next to useless. I'm not going to get any meaningful amount of gold from that. It's not going to be useful for doing any sort of production, but yeah. Random that I found it in that little crevice that I was in. What have we got on here? I know one of these thrusters is damaged, so let's fix it up first. Was this one, I think? Yeah. And repaired. That's going to keep freaking me out. Now these two. We've got one thruster with only iron containing stuff in it. Another thruster with useful stuff in it. Okay. Let's get rid of this one. Don't mind wasting a little bit of the iron from that, because realistically it's going to be much easier just to grind it down, waste that little bit, and paste and build a fresh thruster on the other side. But this one, I reckon, I grab a couple of steel plate. I reckon I can place it on, say, here, on top of this block. Alright, move the crane down there, grab onto that thruster, shift it up to that point. Ooh, before I do that though, let's put the weld pad on. I might cut this wall out.
Energy.
And now the fun of trying to reverse this in the dark on a very steep slope. Because that's never gone horribly for me. I mean, that didn't happen several times during the Wrong Way Down stream series. No, I don't have any horrible memories of that. Oh, jeez. Alright, just... Okay, my handbrake is fully on right now. I reckon if I can get a little bit further away from the ship, that will help. Yep, there we go. Okay, parking brakes were on both then. Still nothing. Yeah. I think I need to go a bit further forward. Yeah, that'll work. I reckon. Sweet. Locked. Let's release it, get a weld pad on it, and get this into place. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Ah! Oops. That is not the first time I have ground my floor out from underneath myself. Huh. And weld pad. I wonder how long it's going to last that I keep trying to remember to put the weld pads on before I move stuff almost perfectly into place. Because I keep forgetting. It's just so much easier if I do it beforehand, and yeah. Just so hard for me to remember to do that. Oh, that sky's starting to lighten. Maybe I'll get this done in time to drive the crane back during the daylight, which would be nice. Oh! Fuel low, returning to base. Yeah, Mr. Wasp, I don't think you're going to be returning to base anytime soon. I wonder if it'll despawn just because it's there. Guess that could be interesting to find out. Come on. That's the way. Aha! Got it. That's getting a bit fiddly at the end there. Bear that thruster. And see how much stuff I've got left. See if I can get that final directional thruster onto this thing. I can build it from scratch. Thrush is worryingly close. And I know I don't have enough grids to build both another thruster and a turret. So if I build a turret... I think it's going to be close enough too. What if I just run down the hill? Is that going to be enough? Oh, I should get oxygen before I do that. 0.69... 1.6, 1.59, 1.53, 52. Oh! No! No, mosquitoes incoming! Oh, where can I hide? Where can I hide? Oh jeez. That almost worked. Please don't go after the panini. Please don't go after the panini. I think it's coming straight for me. Oh yep, that's very much coming for me. Wham it! Okay, that worked. Is there anything left? Yeah, that's a resounding no. This is... This is a very silly way to get away without building a turret up here. Oh, but it's working so far. Splitsie, why you be so silly? Because I want to be able to build some things. I can't build if I don't. I suppose I could build a small grid one. But I've got over here. Where are they? The last one. I have 15 metal grids. It takes me 10 to build an atmospheric thruster, and it takes me 15 to build a turret. So that's why I haven't built the turret. So I think 58, 40, that's 98 plus 20 something? Yeah. So I've got the 110 that I need, 110 motors that I need for an atmospheric thruster on this ship. But not enough grids for both that and the turret. So, sorry, no turret. I just have to keep taking the chance. Sweet. Alright, all the thrusters are on. I've now got one reverse thruster, two forward thrusters, a left and a right thruster. So I've got all the directionals. I don't know if I've got enough lift thrust, and the only way I think I'm going to find that out is if I get this thing mobile. I don't know if I'll be able to find out its mass if I, say, get it on a subgrid like a hinge or a rotor or something like that. But I guess I'm going to try that anyway, since I want to get this relatively horizontal. And to do that, what I need to do is those two blocks there, I need to move where they're attaching and attach them with a hinge, and I reckon somewhere that'll be pretty close to center of mass, doesn't need to be perfect, but it just needs to be close, is just on top of this block here. Which means let's clear out... Oh, hold up. Let's link the power generation to the pistons first.
Energy low.
Right now, if I disconnect the ship from the pistons will no longer have power, so I need to connect where the turbines are up to over here. Now let's get the crane out of the way. So I'm bringing the armor out to the front here because as I try and rock the ship to horizontal, I need to make sure I've got enough clearance for everything. Because I'm going to try and use the crane to drag it across to the other side, so I don't want to put anything over that way that might get in the way of moving it where I need it to go. And if I bring this all the way around like so, and then, yeah, pistons linked up to turbines. Perfect. Let's go detach the ship from that side. Okay, I'm still locked to the ground by the front door there, so I can detach myself from these pistons and move them into position to place the hinge down now. Place hinge. Fall off wall. Climb back up wall. Fall off wall again. That's how it feels like it's gonna go. Hinge part. Goodbye. I'm guessing I am not lined up enough properly to the grid to be able to... Oh no, I can place it. Sweet. So I'm gonna line it up a bit better. That looks pretty good. Looks pretty good to me. Oh yeah. I'll pay that. And attach. Okay, that was a bit of a stretch. Might lower this thing down a bit. Okay. So I've got the hinge attached. That means I can free the ship from the ground and try and level it off. So, bam, bam. Oh, oxygen tank sliding down the hill. Where else is hooked to the ground here? There we go, ship's loose. Now I get to find out if I can see my mass as a subgrid. Oh, it's probably as a mobile grid, isn't it? Not subgrid. If it's mobile, I should be able to see my mass when I hop in the cockpit. And I can. 115,418 kilograms. Right, I have 4 atmospheric thrusters with a maximum thrust each of 469,300 newtons. Gravity is 1.9. Can I do maths? I don't know. Alright, calculator. So we've got 1.9 Gs. That's 1.9 times 9.8 meters per second. That's 18.62. So 469,300 divided by 18.62. 25,204 kilograms can be lifted with each thruster at this particular altitude. I don't have enough thrust. I am one thruster short. Drat. Yeah. Oh, hold up. I wonder which bits of this base are actually being accounted for with that mass. If I had an extra block there, does that get added? No. What about if I add another one here? Yes. Okay, so the pistons are all included, as well as everything that's a mobile grid on this. So everything from the end of that first vertical piston is counted as part of my mass. I don't think there's 15,000 kilos there. And if there is, I'm still going to be really, really tight. Well, dang. Well, let's lift it up and get it horizontal anyway. That should do. Okay, I'm still a long way from horizontal. And do I have enough? Yep. Just had to quickly check that I had enough steel plate on me before I jumped off to get my oxygen. Because I need a way back up. And I've run into the turbines. I think I can get rid of the block I've run into. It's proving to be quite tricky. What am I hitting into now? Oh wait, can I move myself across the other way? Does that help? Hey, I can go a bit to my right. I made this ridiculously hard by putting that piston right next to the ship. Ridiculously, unnecessarily challenging. I would say that is pretty much level. And also that getting off the ship on this side is probably easier. So we've got just under 100 kilowatt hours in the batteries in each one. I think that makes it time. Oh, hang on before I go. Let's do this thing. Let's build a platform. I might just see if my calculations are correct. I'm pretty confident on them, but you know, it's me. It's calculations. I could have made a mistake. Make a bit of a platform for me to land onto. I kind of want to test, but I also fear that if I test this by detaching it from the hinge, I'm not going to be able to reattach it, and then I don't get any of the benefits of those turbines while I drive back to base. So I'm torn. I should do the sensible thing and not detach. I really, really, really want to. Now, should I take most of my stuff back and try and decrease the mass on board this ship? I think perhaps I should. So what have we got? 119,700. What can I get that down to? Ooh, the crane is very much sliding down the hill while I'm standing next to it. I'm just going to process this scrap while I'm here. Righty, that'll do. Time to head back. Stop wasting time, Splitsie. Get some food, get some water, get in the truck, and get on back to base so I can return here with the Searchy. I need to fix it today as well. I forget that that's part of my plan. I feel like the crane might have been rested in the wrong spot. Can I return home without popping a tire? Remind me next time I take out one of these ships to do it in a better spot. Somewhere that's not quite so steep. What the? Okay, that had to be an unknown signal. Can't even see a crater from where whatever caused that explosion was. That was close. Oh. That only took me 2 goes. I am quite chuffed with myself, actually. I am normally not that good at reversing a semi-trailer. Although, this one's got a bit of a... Admittedly, this is a bit of a different one. And oddly handles slightly better in reverse in certain circumstances. For the most part, this hitch design is horrible, but in that instance, sometimes it's a bit easier because it doesn't turn very much. You can do the minor adjustments a bit more easily. Searchy. You are missing a large thruster, but you do have an almost fully charged battery. So I was right about that. What's going to be the easiest way to repair this, though? It doesn't have an antenna, I can tell that much. So if I replace the antenna and... Does it have a remote control block? Doesn't look like it's got a remote either. So antenna remote, using the liftsy, I can detach it and then bring it into the hangar to do the rest of the repairs, which will make it a bit easier. Okay. Cool. I could repair this by using the liftsy and just the liftsy, but I think I'll have to make like 3 or 4 trips up there. So, not super keen on that. Also, much better to drive liftsy from the chair because then I can rotate my camera. It's weird with remote controls that when you press Alt to try and adjust the camera, you can only look up and down in first person. Like if I press View now, I can look left and right, but if I hop out of the chair and I press Shift K and go Control, I can now only look up and down. I don't understand why it would be that way. It's really quite strange. And it'd be really handy if we could look left and right in that circumstance. But you can't. And I should have stayed in control because I need to drop this down and lock to the ground. This has taken a fair bit of damage. 1 thruster should be enough, I think, to get me into the... Yeah, it'll be enough for just this part. Won't be enough for carrying everything I want up to the other base. I mean, up to the ship. But it will be enough just for this bit. Remote. No! Oh no, I repaired some things I shouldn't have repaired. Why? I'm gonna have to go down and get more parts now. Stop it, Splitsie! Ah. That's so annoying. Probably help if I named this remote control of the Searchy so I can actually find it in the list. Now, Shift K, terminal, remote, Searchy remote control, control. Oh dear, I don't know which connector it is. The connector isn't named either. Searchy remote, control, Searchy connector, switch lock. And dampers on, switch lock. Okay, we're flying. Now we can fly into the base, and I can do my repairs in a much easier way because I don't need to keep going up and down on the liftsy. Oh, and I should probably not take too long with this because I'm running low on O2. There we go. Nice. Ugh, it's going to be so much easier to repair than if I had left it up on the mount. Ooh. I think this thrush might send a drone at me. Let's do it. It's gonna be this one. Control. So it's supposed to be timer block. Yeah. And I hit something. I don't know what it was. 1.8. Let's get this drone out. Come on, thrush. None of this waiting around business. Let's go for it. Yeah, your defense grid's activated, so's mine. Because I don't fly too close to you. Get shot. Okay, Mayfly. I've definitely got the high ground. Oh, down it goes. Wait. Okay, is something wrong with these drones? It seems to be distinctly lacking in any flying. And they've definitely flown before. That didn't even seem to try. Troubling. I'm tempted to go after this. Though I think it's going quite rapidly right now. see its turrets. Oh, great. Let's see if this mayfly does anything. Is it just going to plummet? It's just going to plummet. Maybe something's changed. I did upgrade the targeting of the drones, but I didn't think it would have any impact on the way they fly. But they are definitely not flying like they used to. Oh. Why does every change I make have to break something? It's so annoying. Oh well. I'll fix that for next time. I hope. I really did only change targeting information though, so I don't know why the drones wouldn't be able to hover when they used to be able to. I feel like I've had a tussle with some that were flying. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm misremembering. Splitsie's in the way, that's the problem. And look, timer block. Alright. Well, that was a bit of fun. And a bit disappointing. But the motors I'd ordered up should be done now. I think I'll add an extra battery above this connector. I don't actually have any recollection whatsoever of what I had there before. And then maybe do this. Got a bit of a spot for another large thruster to connect to, because I'm pretty sure I'm remembering correctly that there was a large thruster on the back there, kind of like the what are they called? Fleeting Rivals, because they have the little bit at the back as well, as in the thruster that's elevated and at the rear. But I might tuck it in a little tighter this time compared to last time. So what do I need to take over there with me? I need to take enough for a large grid small atmo thruster. If I'm going to fly the Searchy back, I need an antenna over at the ship to be able to get back. What else do I need? There are some other things that they're escaping me right now. Although maybe that is all. Maybe I do just need to come back. Did bring most of the useful stuff back with me, so hopefully I won't suddenly realise that there's something else I've forgotten. I've got gyros on it, I've got power on it, or I'll have power on it. Ooh, I need stuff for the weld pads, that's what I need. I suppose I've got a refinery over there, so I could have drilled some rock if I got stuck. There we go. Searchy's good. I might get rid of the ore detector. Oh no, wait, I can't. It's what holds the connector on. Or could I? Guess I could. I do have a landing gear on the Searchy. Could try and lift up the connector, but that might get tricky. Just thinking about how hard or difficult it might be to merge block the thing onto the other end. If I've got the ore detector on there. Shouldn't make too much of a difference, really, should it? Can I reach? Can I reach? No, I can't. Dang it. Hey. We can just dump there. Searchy looks pretty good. I think I'm good to go. I'm going to head back. Oh, I need a chair. I need a chair on the Searchy. Something I forgot, because I have to go with it. That'll do as a seating spot. And I'm on. Oh. Need to detach this rotor. Flying back here really makes me appreciate just how much more challenging it is to drive around, and why I like driving around on the ground so much more. Once you can fly, it just, it makes everything so easy. I kind of wish there was a less grindy way of making flight a hassle. Like, I don't mind having flight, I just feel like I should have some more work required for it or something along those lines. And where shall I merge this battery on? Make this very, very tight. I should be able to weld pad it onto there. Hop out. Oh, I'm glad I came out on that side. Jeez. Where was my way out? And unlock. And let's fly Searchy home. No wait, Searchy's got stuff. Searchy does not go home yet. Searchy needs to connect to that connector. And once I've built the extra thruster, Searchy can go home. I have to go up this ramp, onto this bit, and then I can jump across onto there, and that's how I'm getting into this cargo. So it is somewhat of a risky approach. I'm going to have to do it a few times. Well, I'm getting back to my parkour roots. Ow! I don't have any way to get my health back over here. So I don't have a cockpit that's pressurized. That was a bad fall. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't try and fly the Searchy when I did. I still haven't built the antenna relay up here. Like a dope. Ooh. Like a dope who was about to walk out the wrong exit. Okay, thruster built. Now my thought for the little antenna relay for here was to... Have I got any spare stuff? No. Just go grab a couple of things. What my plan was to do was just basically the same as I've done with the oxygen tank. Build a rotor, slap a small grid antenna on there. Nice and simple. Alright, I gotta do this quickly because I didn't bring any water with me this time. Searchy remote control. Unlock. Oh, hit something, but let's go. Oh, that acceleration when you tilt forward. It's incredible. Sweet power's getting low, but not low enough to worry me. That's slightly disconcerting though. What? I hope that's a desync. Wait, I'm the host. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I'm just gonna land this on the ground and I'm gonna check this out with spectator cam. That could be really bad. I might have to go back to an old save if that's gonna be like that.
Energy low.
Let's check. That could be a problem. Spectator. Let's see. Is it the same when I go back in person? Or like this? Oh dear. That actually has shifted, because that's the camera. What on earth? Why did that happen? That is bizarre. Oh, I hope I don't have to go too far back to revert this, because that is broken. That is so broken. I guess I'm doing a little bit of a rollback to see where I have to go to fix this. Dang it. Things were going well. Nope. Still flying base. Gotta go further back. Okay, it's still alright here. This is about 15 minutes ago, I think. It's 3 backups behind. Well, since I've had to reload and go back, I'm going to learn from one lesson. I'm going to get the Splitsie out of the way. That'll help. Have I got everything? I think this is just before I launched the Searchy. So we'll get back to where we were. And we're locked. Cool. Now what I need to do is get that thruster done, get the antenna relay done, get the Searchy back, and we're good to go. I might actually put the thruster in a different spot this time. Again, I don't think I put it in the best position before. I realized as I was flying in that I kind of put it in a spot where I couldn't put one on the other side, given how I'd arranged things. Although, I don't really... Maybe a better idea would be to do that. And just place the thruster straight on the side there. Because then at least I can separate it out. If I need to later, when I want to rearrange things. Quick setup of the small antenna relay. Small head to a rotor, and antenna on there. Nice and easy. we go, extra thruster acquired. Get the Searchy home and get me back there. So I have 15 water remaining and I forgot to bring any with me. And just before I continue doing too much more, let's see if the base is still where it was supposed to be. Yes, it is. Good. It's not even like I can blame it on, say, me moving Steve's camera around, because I wasn't. Oh, that acceleration is incredible. It really is. Now, I don't have a connector for this, so I guess what I could do is actually... And I could land on the crawler, but I think I'll just land inside the hangar. Sweet. So I've got the hinge and the thrusters on the hotbar. So if I... It is detach the hinge, isn't it? Yeah. If I press detach and then turn my thrusters on, if I can hover, I will hover. Okay. Before the sun goes. 3, 2, 1. Detach on. Oh wait. I didn't turn the new thruster on. So I did need the new thruster. I can hover. Can I get out of this gap? I don't think I can. I'm gonna have to grind that stuff down. Dang it. Also, I need to add that to the group. Oh, I should also... Battery 3 is... very little. There's another battery. These two I need to quickly put on recharge. The reason being, I suspect I may need all 3 batteries to be able to output power the whole way back. And if they can't, then I'll end up with some thrusters not firing. I need to quickly get this gone. Wonder which way I can make this fall, or if at all. I will admit it's kind of tempting to. But I don't need to. Okay, piston's gone. Let's go. I should be able to fly out of here now. Yep. Nope. Getting up higher. Okay. We are flying first large grid ship. Oh yeah. It is so ugly right now. And, oh, battery. These need to be going to auto. Because my power was running out. Alright, I got 11 minutes power. Let's get back to base ASAP. I don't know what I'm going to do with that relay up there, but, you know, it can just sit there for the moment. I probably won't do anything with it. I'll probably just have to go up there and scrap what's left. But for now, I need to return home because I'm about to get incredibly thirsty. And don't have any way to auto heal, so it might actually be a problem. I can't land this thing relatively quickly. I think I'm going to land it behind the production building, near where the crawler's sitting at the moment. It's probably my best shot. Don't want to rush it too much, but don't want to take too long either. Ow. Okay, over the base. Oh no, oxygen as well? Come on. Oh. Still only barely have enough lift. Fire off. I'm out. Let's get some water and some oxygen. And not die. Okay. Phew. I'm back. We've faced bugs. We've faced buggy drones. But it's here. It's at my base. Which means I can start having a good think about what I'm going to do with it and how I'm going to make it useful. Because I probably don't need an assembler and a refinery on it if it's just going up to the launch air base and back. But if I end up using this as an kind of fuel hauler on planet, so something to carry a lot from an ice lake that's nearby back to base, then it might have to be quite different, and the refinery and the assembler could be quite useful in setting up that base in the first place. So, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to think about that over the coming weeks, and I'm also going to need to, next week, make sure I get some power production hooked up to this. Whether I do a chain of hinges to the base to try and hook it up that way, or what I do, I'm not sure. But Kind of could be fun having a little chain of hinges that's snaking its way across the ground and then hooking up to the hooking up to that. But I can see that causing all sorts of clangs, so I don't know that I'll do that. So there's my big ship. There's my Searchy repaired. And there's a whole lot of stuff that I still need to do because I still need to get up to the launch air base to get some silver. So there's all that and plenty more to come. And I will see you then.